really well, but it was still fun to do that. Just give me a sec. Whoops. All right, let me know if you could hear me. You should be able to. I did test the mic because I was playing around. I had to get my capture card and stuff set up. Let's see. There we go. So, Gabriel, good morning. Jake, good morning. So the contest thing, we'll talk about that shortly because I'm sure most people, there's going to be more people who come here thinking the giveaway is today, which it is not today. It is this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday at 11 a.m. at EST is when the live stream will start, but the giveaway won't be till like 11:30 or something like that. You could hear me. Perfect. Tim, how's it going? Don't know why you thought it was Sunday. It feels like Sunday. I don't have any more work to do. I did one consultation this morning. I try to keep Fridays and Mondays very minimal work. Drinking some green tea. Bloody Cub, how's it going? Tim, how's it going? Backup Addict, how's it going? Mike, scored some G3 instance this morning. Nice. Yeah, I saw it. There was actually a lot of stock that came in. I was surprised how much stock actually came in. Jim, how's it going? John, how's it going? You could hear me. Perfect. It's probably not going to be that long of a stream. I just thought I'd just, jump on here. Just a sec, I gotta look at my Twitch stream. There we go. And we'll talk about a couple things. Yes, thank God it's Friday. Every day is kind of, I don't know. It's a little different when you own your own business and you do YouTube stuff. I work on the weekends and all of that as well. But from Quebec, awesome. I may come to Quebec eventually. I think it would be interesting to go see. I think Montreal is only about 5 hours from me, maybe something like that. What is the title of my stream though? We'll talk about the upcoming giveaway shortly. We'll wait till, more people get in here, or a few more people. Where the heck is the chat gone? And then Unifi Talk, we'll talk about the update in that too. There was something, actually Synology came out with Synology 2023 and beyond, which I think is going to be really good. We'll talk about that as well. And then we'll talk about these featured topics. I think they've taken away a couple of them. This is where I found out about the adaptive VPN for UID was under these featured topics, but it looks like they took it out and then just kind of combined it under these UID lessons, which we'll take a look at. I think UID is really good. David, good morning. How's it going? We can't. So what can we do in Canada with Unifi Talk? Nothing really. The problem is, like, if you were to get a SIP trunk from VOIP.MS, I don't know if Unifi Talk handles the E911 or if VOIP.MS, because within the Ubiquiti controller right now, they won't allow you to put anywhere but the United States. Artie, thank you. Appreciate it. Geek, how's it going? Hey, Cody, hope you're having a good day. I am. I ate, so if you guys probably don't see that chat, but let me pop this one out too. I mean, the Twitch chat really isn't, there's not many people here, but yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Curious how you are generally handling guest networks at small business, wide open, WPA. Usually they just give them a password, right? Username and password. A lot of the times, or you could, if you want to do the captive portals, you could do that. I don't really do that though. It's a pain in the butt to hook up. It depends. Like, we just set up a captive portal the other day for a customer, and I hate doing it. A lot of people want me to update my YouTube video on the captive portal, and maybe I will eventually. Let's just see. Captive portal. I think it's pretty old. Yeah, it's 2 years old. This one right here. So November 2020. That was for the Unifi captive portal. There's one about Facebook, which Facebook actually links. When you're setting up their Facebook captive portal, they link to my video. I don't know. Do people still use captive portals? I try to stay away from them as best I can anyway. Iceman, how's it going? Yeah, the Wi-Fi thing. Yeah, the Facebook thing kind of works all right. I just set up Bixby routine to sound an alarm when I get an email with certain keywords. Oh, cool. In the email from UI Notify. Yeah, I haven't missed too much lately. I've pretty much gotten everything that I want. So let's talk about the giveaway, which is going to be happening on Sunday. There's 35 people here. I guess, I mean, I'm not expecting that many people to be here today. It's kind of an off, it's an off day. But as many of you know, I live in Canada, but I do get gear through like a freight forwarder. So I'll order it from the United States and then I'll ship it to Canada. I was trying to get a new camera that they just announced the other day. It kind of looks like this one. I can't really talk about it though, but so it somewhat looks like that one. And I was trying to get that yesterday and I couldn't, but I saw the G4 Doorbell Pro come into stock. I'm like, you know what? If this goes through and it doesn't say that it's sold out when I'm purchasing it, I'll buy it and then I will do a giveaway on it. So that's what happened. So now we're going to do a giveaway. It's going to be the exact same format as how I do every other giveaway. You're going to come into chat. I'm going to tell you a keyword. You put the keyword into chat. I give you like 4 or 5 minutes and then we select. It's a random draw. You'll see it live on stream and it's open to everybody. Wherever the G4 Doorbell Pro works, which I believe is universal pretty much. Let's see. Like if you have these that go to a transformer in your electrical panel, I would assume it works. You may just have to change out the transformer, like the voltage on it. What is the point of amplify? Is it like you can have mesh if you want? Yeah. I haven't really done too much with the amplify line. Where the heck is it actually? They had that amplify alien, which was kind of cool. In the amplify aliens, they have teleport built into it as well. Renegade, how's it going? Timothy, how's it going? Good morning. Stuart, how's it going? Surprise stream, yeah, kind of, yeah. Camera AI review gonna happen, maybe? Maybe? It's a very expensive camera, so we'll see if they send it to me. If they send it to me, I will most definitely do a video on it. Yeah, we'll see. There are a couple people who do negative comments when we do giveaways, which I mean is bound to happen. I think the main part last time was the people or the person or the people who I showed their home labs off, they already had like the UDM Pro or SE, and others were kind of mad about that. I don't know. I mean, it was a home lab that I liked. I'm giving away. It's not like Ubiquiti sponsoring this and sending me the gear to give away. I'm paying for this out of pocket. Like this doorbell is going to end up costing me like $500 after I ship it out. So we'll see. I'm sure somebody will still complain though if they don't win, right? It's just that's just the internet for you. Are my lights changing color? I think they are. Russell, how's it going? I don't know how to say your names. End, how's it going? I'll just say that. I can't talk about the doorbell adapter thingies yet because those are still in EA. James, how's it going? It is almost lunchtime around here. Will you give that keyword? Yeah, I'll give the keyword on Sunday. I don't even know what keyword I'll use. You'll see me type in the keyword. I just use Nightbot to do giveaways. Foliage Gaming, how's it going? Speaking of gaming, I'm going to be gaming after this on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. Yep, exactly. I mean, the person who was a little upset, they've been a long time subscriber, and I kind of get where they're coming from. Like, but at the same time, this contest was about the best home lab to me, what I thought. If you wanted the worst one with, you know, not a lot of gear or like messy cabling or something, Crosstalk has a, you know, the worst server room. You could submit them there. I wasn't going to do a worst server room because Crosstalk already does that. Yeah, I don't understand why people complain. It's the internet. I mean, whenever you put yourself on the internet, that's just what happens. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Love your videos. Awesome. From New York City. That's it. I've never been to New York City. I need to go. I've driven through New York when I was going to Florida or Ocean City. Bob, thank you very much. Do you warm the catio in the winter? No, the cats won't be in the catio. So I need to close that off. I'm going to have to wrap it up. I'm going to add a couple more cameras to it just so we could watch the birds and bunnies and stuff like that in the winter. I thought about putting a little heater in it because the cats love going in it, but it's just, they'll be too cold. Our Canadian winters get freezing. I have made a captive portal video for PFSense and Ubiquity. They're all older. I mean, they're not recent. They're from 2 years. If you guys want to hit that like button, we get 42 people here, 11 likes. I'm going to be playing the new Modern Warfare 2. Let me get you my Twitch name. I mean, if people want to watch it, I'm terrible. I am not good at gaming at all. Let me pause this. That's my Twitch channel. I'm going to play online. I was thinking about doing the campaign, but I don't know. I feel like just doing some online. So I bought Modern Warfare for my PS5, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to bring my PS5 upstairs, so I just bought it for my Xbox, or the new Xbox. Let's see. I don't expect to win, but it's fun. You have a pretty good chance. Like, I don't think we've gone much over 200 viewers. Thank you for the follow, Bloody Cub. Actually, I don't have my alerts up on there. I won't turn my alerts on for this. I love doing the giveaways. It is exciting to do it. It's always scary when somebody says they're super far away and then I need to see how far away they are and how much that shipping is going to cost. I'd love to see Ubiquity do stuff like this, like boost your home lab style thing. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hi from Greece. Awesome. That's far away. Just get an insulated cat door and let them go in and out as they please. So with the catio though, it's like all chicken wire on the outside. So we'd have to completely insulate it. It'd be yeah, it'd be quite a bit. It would cost a lot to do that. We'll probably end up getting a different style of catio next year. Ellen, thank you very much from San Diego. Yes, I'm gonna play multiplayer. I'll probably just do singles or solos for today. I was doing Twitch quite a bit, like a month and a half ago, and I was gonna invite viewers from like YouTube or Twitch to play games, and then I kind of just stopped. I haven't streamed on Twitch for a couple months, or like at least a month. So I'm just gonna play some, single player or multiplayer, but we'll see how I do. Probably be terrible. Do you want to make me you all cry? Well, those outsides in the UK in a few weeks is oh, you're getting gigabit. Wow, for 27 bucks or 27 pounds, whatever that is. That's still very reasonable. The cats are doing good. Moko was really bored yesterday. She was crying quite a bit. She wanted to go outside and do some things. Tech Freak, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Mocha's sleeping. I think Nilla's sleeping too. So how are you liking? I like Unify a lot better than Surveillance Station, but that's because we don't deploy a lot of Surveillance Station. I think if I did, I would like it more, but we'll see. They're coming out with some really cool things, and we'll take a look at that shortly. Multiplayers came out today. It just came out today. Yeah. Peter, how's it going? Can't wait to get your fiber 10 by 10. Yeah, that's going to be great. From Denmark. Yeah, I have a couple buddies from Denmark. I just bought it this morning, like early morning. It came out today. Yeah. 2 from Denmark. There's a lot of people from Denmark. Crazy. Okay, so what were we going to talk about? Yeah, so the giveaway will be Sunday, 11 a.m. EST is when it starts. And then the giveaway will probably be around a half hour later at 11:30. Let's see. Unify Talk. Actually, I guess we could just go to the release notes here. Unify Talk. What am I looking? Oh, it's right here. the UniFi talk videos don't get nearly as many views as like UniFi network and stuff like that. And I kind of get that because people haven't deployed it as much, and it's not like overly exciting. I find it exciting. It's pretty cool. But this one thing here, SMS, I don't understand the need for SMS going to my talk dashboard at all. If they had it going to one of the talk phones and you could type through a screen, maybe that would be kind of cool. I'm not sure what other use cases people would have for that though. Like, does anybody here use VoIP with like an SMS service? Yeah, I did see that about Twitter. Yeah. I'm trying to link my Activision account to Steam, but it seems impossible. Huh. It's probably getting overloaded. UDM IQ. What's UDM IQ? I'm not sure what that is. Check DA and EU, and it doesn't have that yet, so maybe next week. Yeah. So there is the thing that came out this week in the USA. They don't have that in any other store right now in early access. That camera I was talking about. Nikki, thank you very much. Is there a way with the UNVR and a layer 3 switch to move all camera traffic to the layer 3 and off the rest of the network? You could. Once you move it to the layer 3 though, you have to create access list if you want to do like firewall rules or block it out from things. The problem with that is if you if you create access lists through the CLI, once you power cycle the switch, it removes all those access lists. I had to tell Chantel to put the air on. It's getting warm in here now. Let's see. I'd imagine most people have an existing phone system. Probably, yep. I think UniFi Talk has some way to go to match. So the app on the phone, what they're going to probably do is integrate that with UID. That's what it looks like anyway. Right? Whoops, that's not it. Crap. So if we see here, you'd see the talk button on there. So that's most likely where their not smartphone, but you know what I'm talking about. The soft phones are going to come into. So if you want to upgrade to UID, not a lot of people are going to want to, especially if they're passing or pushing past that free tier of 50. Contacting customers in construction. Yeah, maybe. I would think they're NDAA compliant. I actually haven't looked into that. Once it's out in Canada, I bet more people will watch. My Canadian viewership isn't actually that big. I don't know if we could view that without me showing a bunch of stuff. Let me see. YouTube.com. It goes US. The US is the biggest viewer of my channel right now, and then I think it's Canada. Analytics, content. How the heck do I do this? Audience, there we go. Can I show this? I guess it doesn't matter. Here, I'll just do a screenshot. Nope. Okay. So this is my top geographies over 28 days. So you can see the US 37.8% and then Canada at 5% and then the rest of the world. You can go a lot more in depth with these analytics, but I mean, that's pretty cool. I think there will be more people who view it once it's released in like Europe and Canada. I was thinking that SMS could be a blast notification for business communication for business without paying a service. Oh, that's not a bad idea either. I haven't tried the AR on, you were talking about on Android? Or was it? Where the heck is it? No, I haven't tried it on Android. I'm not an Android user. I thought people said that it was working. 3CX VoIP software offers similar Teams, WhatsApp etc. But like you say, go to the client. Yeah, I find UniFi Talk is very straightforward to set up. Obviously, it's missing some features. Most of my customers would be fine. They just need outgoing and ingoing. That's it. Call transfers, things like that. Very simple things. Had to replace my thumb drive on the NVR on Tuesday. Now I can't get my sensors to work. When I tried to link them to my APs, it says they're managed by another one. Managed by another one. I forget. I had that same issue happen too. You have to go and you have to unlink them from your APs. I don't know if it's in the UDM Pro itself. You want to check on that because you could unlink all your devices from your APs. With smart detections enabled, is it normal for all people events to create 2 detections? One, yes, it is. Yep. It is kind of dumb. They should turn that off. I agree with that. Yeah, there was a way that you could go into your UDM Pro or whatever controller you're using, and then you could look at the APs and what devices were listed under them, and you could remove it. I don't know if I added that to my video. Because I did a video on that smart sensor thingy. Smart sensor. There we go. You had checked this. Let me just check the timestamps. Changing the battery. UniFi smart sensor. Adopting. It might be in this video. Take a look. I don't really remember. Don't really remember. Virgil, how's it going? Good afternoon. Okay, what else we were talking about here? Kind of already talked about UniFi Talk. I like it. I think it's a lot of people. Some people don't, and that's understandable. They did break some things. I forget what it was with. It was the E164 format, which didn't affect me because VOIP.MS it worked with, Twilio it worked with, and UniFi SIP. One other thing that I kind of found funny, I knew this would happen too. So that's why I tried to block out my messages in yesterday's video, because I didn't want people calling them. So I put out a video, TikTok and an Instagram story, and I didn't block out my numbers. It was my VOIP.MS SIP trunk, and I didn't block it out. So I was getting calls all night long. I had the phones unplugged, so they weren't ringing, but I should have left them in and then just turned them down so people could leave voicemails. But it's interesting. Like I even say on there, if you call, like, I'm probably not going to pick up, and people still call. There was this Synology, what the heck was it? Synology, youtube.com. Synology. And Willie Howe did a video on it about his top 6 things that he's looking forward to. Oops, I spelled that wrong, but whatever. It's about an hour long. So 2023 and
regardless
beyond.
of whether
they're coming out with their own cameras right there. Take a look at that. Nope. So the cameras look all right. I forget what the specs are on them, but I'll probably end up grabbing a couple. So those are cool. They're doing this dashboard for MSPs, so you could see every endpoint that you manage and do, you know, you have backup tasks and stuff. So that's going to be a huge improvement for MSPs. And there was a bunch of other cool
standards
stuff.
like OnViv.
Whoops. I don't want that to play. But these cameras, I think, are going to be really good. I just wish they had no licenses. That's the biggest thing for me. But, I mean, you have to make your money somewhere. I'm not sure about that. I have seen that before where you don't have permissions. Try the local login or go through unifi.ui.com unless you're not talking about a UniFi router. You get 2 free licenses with their NASs, yeah. So that's what I was using when I did my Synology surveillance station video. I was using the 2 free licenses. I wonder Oh, I wonder when native integrations with smart systems like IFTTT and Samsung Smart Things will come out. Would also love integration. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Ubiquiti is a really closed off ecosystem, so they don't typically allow anything else in. The Edge and UISP line was MEF compliant. Picture in Discord. Let me see. I just don't want Discord popping up on screen. Oh, that's weird. Try going in through unifi.ui.com. Yeah, that's different. Any recommended wall with the depth less than? I'm honestly not too sure. I just kind of go to Amazon and pick what I like. I like these racks. I'm trying not to use them too much. Actually, rack basics. Basics. So this is by Hammond Manufacturing. I don't know where the good. They have these. I like these open frame racks. These are kind of what I go with, but on the top now they have this like little plate that says rack basics. If you want an enclosed rack, this is the rack I have, 25U StarTech. Ooh, hold on a minute. Amazon.com. Not that that matters. There we go. I have this 25U StarTech rack. Bring that back. But that is like a full-on server rack. This is the one I got. It's only $239. Or you could get the Ubiquiti one. Like these nav points are good, but for the size that you want, I'm not too sure what I would recommend. Yeah, I think it is possible. And there is another YouTuber. I have my bloody things turned off. I turn off my bookmarks when I do videos because people complain. Who was it? It was DPC Technology. I don't know what he was using. Yeah, he was using 7 18 terabyte hard drives. And it works. I mean, I don't do that. Oops, I don't think that's the link. That's not that bottom one's the right one. I don't do that. The recommendation by Ubiquiti is 8, but yeah, obviously you could get up to 18. It was working on his system. You got the same rack. Yeah, I love it too. I mean, you could put stuff at the back. You could put stuff in the front. You could have full-on servers in there. Hey, Cody, thanks for everything you do. I just ran about 1,000 feet of Cat 6A for a new build, and I want to test the runs before sheetrock. Oh, you want to test the runs before sheetrock? You would have to put on your Keystone Ends or RJ45 to test it. I don't use closed. It depends. Like if you want closed, go ahead. I just don't use them myself. Like I would prefer something like this, like the nav point, right? If you're looking for like a smaller rack, a wall mount, I don't like enclosed racks, and I never have. If you're looking for security, I mean, that's different. You want to put a lock on it. You could actually put UniFi access on it if you really wanted. You need to SSH into the UDM. You don't need ends if you don't. Yeah. Well, yeah. So you would need to do like a wire map test, right? Wire map. I mean, these are just not very expensive tools, but they'll work, right? These will tell you if the pin notes are correct. We typically don't do testing until after the sheetrock or sheetrock is put up. Working with UID, does it play nice with pfSense for Wi-Fi and VPN? That I am not sure. I haven't done that. Sean, thank you very much for becoming a network manager. That's awesome. I appreciate it. It's more of taste. Yeah, it's not more for technical. It's just for taste. I like the open style. Some people don't. Some people like enclosed with a you know, a glass front door on it, and that's fine. For our customers, we'll ask them what they want. We're not going to tell them they have to use a open framed rack. I personally think it looks better. You may not, and that's okay. Testing should be done, yes, before painting, absolutely. Where the heck am I here? There we go. Having an issue with gaining access to cameras in NVR, created a custom role, but always backs out. That's strange. Are you the admin on the camera or on the NVR? Only reason I'm curious to do before the sheetrock is because I feel like some of the bends of the cable that we ran might be a bit, might be a bit stretchy. Yeah, so you may have issues with that. Yeah, before the sheetrock, you could always put the keystones on and then wrap it up in the little bag that you usually get with keystones and then just tape it. I don't know, and it just seems like you're doing extra work. Is there a limit on the good morning, Bruce. Is there a limit on the number of single extensions that could be deployed? For example, I don't think so, but I've only done very small deployments with the Grandstream. You should be able to have, like, you could do ring groups too. I don't know. Have you set up ring groups yet? I forget your deployment. You're admin. Okay, that's strange. You would have to send me an email because I'm not too sure. Yeah, I mean, everybody, you like what you like, I'll like what I like, and we'll be friends. Yeah, no issue there. Oh, you're trying to give access to end users. Well, you should be able to just give them view only. If they want to do remote viewing, you have to create a Ubiquiti account for that, though. I want to get a UDR down the line, but right now I have the Edge Router Lite 3. Will that, I really barely worked on the Edge line stuff. I have a couple of videos on Edge. I have an Edge Router X or something like that, but the Edge Router X doesn't do full gigabit routing. What the heck is it? Is this even in the store? I'm going to assume that the Lite probably doesn't. Maybe somebody in chat knows, but it's not even pulling it up. What the heck is this thing? Is this new? Yeah, I'm not too sure, but if it's anything like the Edge Router X, you only could do about 500 megabits per second. First time chatter, do you ever read Twitch chat? Yes, I do. I just didn't have it pulled up there. Charlie, how's it going? Oh, let's see. Where the heck am I? Albert, how's it going? I will email you later today with the time for tomorrow. Cat 6 bends, you can basically 140 degrees without a problem, but if you have low quality cable, yes, that's true. Use Snyder Cat 6. I use vertical cable. Love your network rack videos. I'm in the process of migrating from the USG Pro 4 to the UDMSE, and I'm going to completely rebuild my network. Just your opinion on having brush panels. I have a brush panel right now between my network, but I don't typically use them. But if you need to get, like, if you have server connections at the back and you need to bring them up to the front, that's really the only way to do it. I will be testing out some other brush panels eventually. I want to set up a UDM Pro 24 port switch, but without taking my AT&T wireless router, Wi-Fi, and kids. Yeah, you could do that. Yep. Yeah, you just don't turn off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, you should be play with ring groups, Bruce, because then you could ring multiple different extensions from one number. Yeah, I like I don't know if my Instagram acts weird on this computer. Or I think just in general, Instagram loads slow. And I probably have way too many reels on here. I'm gonna snooze these ads. I don't know why, I don't know why Twitch is trying to push so many ads. What was I gonna do? Let's just go to my Twitter. I probably have it. I love the, oh, you know what? Let's just look at All Green Lights Incorporated. This is where I kind of started getting the idea for these little racks, or for the minimalist look. Where is some of his patch panels? Yeah, like this. I think, what the heck? Oh, it's a video. I think that looks great. I think it looks super clean. Sometimes you do need longer cables though. But at the end of the day, I like this type of look, and some other people don't. They like to have vertical and horizontal managers, which is fine. Maybe need to jump on the UDR. So the UDR doesn't do 1 gig either, I don't believe. I forget what the full throughput of that is. That's if you have like threat management and stuff like that. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. They're changing. I'm not going to say that word, I already did, but they're definitely changing how things go. Maybe I should tweet a photo of the ends of the cable and you could determine if they could be damaged. You could send a picture, but I probably won't be able to tell just by the ends. It would have to be like the full cable run, and I might not be able to tell even at that. So more videos coming up. Oh, let's look at that before I even go on. So this UID thing, it says join us and become a pro in UID. Here is the UID lessons. We introduce you to various UID features to secure your workplace, streamline your workflows, and more. Stay tuned to learn more. Okay. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment. So they're having like a bunch of different workflows and like different tutorials that you could do. We just did this one, I think. The adaptive VPN, which I think is really cool, being able to have multi-factor authentication, because I do have some customers that require that. I don't know if that... Actually, they answered quite a bit here. But now I see right here, UID VPN, now it supports WireGuard. I don't know if that's out though, is it? So I'm going to have to do a video on that if it's out. That's interesting. I didn't think there was a new update for UID though. And that was only 7 hours ago, so I'm going to have to look at that. What's better, an AC Pro AP or the U6LR? I'd probably, well, the U6LR probably, but I would go with the U6 Pro. Let me snooze that. There we go. There we go. Have to head out. Stuart, have a great day. I'm probably going to head out to play some video games in a minute. We have been going quite a bit, but we are going to do a live, well, the live stream is going to be on Sunday for that giveaway. So make sure you're here. I will tweet out. I'll throw out, you know, Instagram post. I'll try to inform everybody. I'll post out I'll tag at everybody in Discord so people don't miss it who want to see it. Let's see. U6 Pro is cheaper and better in my opinion. Yes, I love the U6 Pros. We're going to kind of standardize that and use those for now. Another question I have is I want to run the Enterprise XG with the 10 gigabit RJ45, but may need PoE in certain spots. The UniFi power injectors are only 1 gigabit. Yeah, so that's an issue. How could you, well, how far away are the spots that, like, you could get up to 100 meters with Cat 6A. You could also, no, those are only 1 gigabit as well. The only other way you could do it is put like a switch in the middle so that you could kind of extend. Yes, and don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. So I am going to go over to Twitch. I'll post the link if people want to watch me fail miserably at video games. This is where I'll be. I'm just going to play some Call of Duty. I don't know how long I'll stream for. Probably won't be crazy long. And it depends on how brutally bad I do. But there will be more videos coming out. I'm going to be working on Synology videos. I want to start putting Synology into the mix of UniFi. We have Cisco small business things coming next week. So that's going to be really cool. But anyway, I am out of here on YouTube and we will be live on Twitch. We are live on Twitch, but we'll continue there. So everybody have a good Friday, Saturday. I'll see you Sunday for the giveaway. And yeah, enjoy.